Hello, my name is Emilyn Alonsagay, a graduating student of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Development Management at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines-Quezon City branch, and I am currently enrolled in the subject Risk Management. This presentation is about my research study that I conducted entitled Leadership Experience in College, Its Impact and Risk to Productivity and Success at Work. I pursued this study because of two reasons. First, I want to prove that leadership experience has an impact on productivity and success of employees at work. Secondly, I want to determine the risks encountered by the respondents in utilizing their leadership experience at work. The respondents of this study were the 15 graduates of PUP Quezon City branch who were organization officers during their college years from school year 2008 to 2013. They were asked on 7 questions respectively. First, the respondent's profile, their name, age, gender, university, organization, position, terms of office, current company, position, and length of employment in the company. Second, advantage of leadership experience such as knowledge, skills, abilities, and competence. Third, how the respondents able to utilize leadership as an advantage. Fourth, how the respondents assess themselves as productive and successful at work. Risks encountered in utilizing leadership experience, whether the respondents would consider leadership experience as an advantage, and last, whether the respondents would recommend the leadership in college for undergraduate students. The study utilized a structured questionnaire wherein the respondents were asked on 7 questionnaires earlier mentioned above. Data gathered were treated as sources of information relevant to the statement of the problem of the study. This study did not attempt to prove that employees who had no leadership experience in college were not productive, successful, and competent in their field of work. Based on the gathered data from the questionnaires, the following findings and analysis were drawn. In terms of age, 93% or 14 of the respondents fall on the age range of 21 to 25 years old, while 7% or 1 is 32 years old. 33% or 5 of the respondents were male, whereas 67% or 10 were females. All of the respondents were graduates of the PUP Quezon City branch from school year 2008 to 2013. In terms of organization, 20% or 3 of them were affiliated in academic organization, whereas 80% or 12 were from non-academic organizations, namely KKB, MUSA, Litera, Kataga, and SSE. Most of the respondents served for about 1 year to 4 years in the organization. Respondents' past position in the organization were treasurer, representative, vice president, and presidents. The respondents were employed in the company for about 8 months to 1 year. According to the respondent, the advantages of being leadership-oriented in college prior to work in terms of knowledge, skills, abilities, and competence. Majority of the respondents assess themselves as productive and successful. The respondents answered that the risks they encountered in utilizing leadership at work are: they sometimes encounter difficulty in handling work and adjusting to the real world. They encounter difficulty in dealing with people and policy constraints. They encounter difficulty in managing their time, communication, and understanding with coworkers. And they sometimes encounter that their skills, knowledge, contradict with the knowledge and skills of their coworkers. Out of 15 respondents, all of them said that leadership experience in college is an advantage at work because it is an edge for employment and competence. It helps you to endure and survive with complexities of work, and it also helps you to lead, to follow, assess strengths and weaknesses, to have a proper mentality, more confidence, and lastly, they know how to socialize and handle different people. And all of the respondents recommend that the undergraduate students should involve themselves in leadership because It can give them ideas and knowledge on how to face weaknesses, how to manage their priorities, help them to be more competitive towards work, help them to apply the theories and concepts that they learn from school, and it will also help them to work independently and become matured at, that can be used at work professionally. As well, they should not be afraid to lead and learn, but they should set priorities and balance their academic and leadership endeavors. Conclusions. Based on the foregoing findings, the following conclusions were drawn. It is clearly evident that leadership experience in college had a great impact on the respondents, specifically in becoming productive and successful at work. The knowledge, skills, abilities, and competence help them become logical and careful in decision making, develop good communication skills, easily to changes and transitions in the company with the realities and complexities of work. Respondents were able to handle different situations, manage their time, multitask, create and implement programs, and handle finances in practical manner. Confidence, commitment, independence, good relationship with customers in handling their concern are some of the advantages of having leadership experiences. All respondents assess themselves as productive, although some need improvements. Some of the encountered risks are difficulty in adjusting to the real world, dealing with people and policy constraints, conflict with the knowledge and skills of coworkers. And all of the respondents said that leadership experience is an advantage because it will give you an edge, competence, endurance, and patience in the company, and will teach you how to socialize with others and assess strengths and weaknesses. And all the respondents recommended that the undergraduate students should involve themselves in leadership in college, provided that they can balance their time between the academic and extracurricular activities. The recommendation is companies should expose their employees to leadership and training and seminar because it will make their employees gain confidence and acquire quality skills for the benefits of their own company. Second, employees should be encouraged to utilize their leadership skills and abilities so that they can be able to share good ideas and concepts for the development of the company. And third, undergraduate students should be encouraged to involve themselves in leadership and extracurricular matters to become more knowledgeable and skillful in developing ideas and concepts that can be the great help to their future employer as long as they can balance their manage and their time properly. Thank you and God bless.